You have to adapt. Like that's really all you can do. Like you can come out of this how you want to come out of it, honestly. So like whatever you put into it is what you're gonna get out. So as long as you manifest that good energy, I feel like you just have to fight the waves as they come.
We spoke towards the beginning of the quarantine, and you had been working on some passion projects, some of your own like internal projects as well. How have you been able to not only like get into a rhythm or a flow with those projects? Where are you with them? What's the progress been like?
At first during quarantine, it was kind of hard to slow down. It was like a shock to us all. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, it was really hard to adjust.
yeah, like you can attest to it. Like we were running around, we're either shooting something, we're prepping something, or we're like editing something, you know? So like we had that period where like nothing was going on, there's no shoots. I looked to a different part of production, which was kind of like doing the decks and putting the decks together and like repurposing some of the old video footage to target a new audience or put it on a new platform. So it was just different ways of kind of marketing the same footage. That same Ocean and Plate project, I've probably repurposed the video 10 to 15 times just to just to find different content in it, and just to like, you know, I send it to Colin all the time and like, yo, what do you think about this, or what do you think about this piece for Instagram, or a little something for Twitter. So
yeah,
you know, just widening the marketability of it.
I realized pretty early on, like motion artists and editors, I was like, you guys are about to be busy.
Hell yeah.
Anyone involved in post, but it was one of the things that's been interesting to me is looking at kind of the waves that have hit, where it felt like everyone sprinted, you know, like at the beginning everyone's like, all right, new shit, let's go, and then dove in and then hit a wall and was like, oh, this is going to be a lot longer and different than we expected it to be. How did you kind of deal with those changes in energy, those waves?
Yeah, I mean, still to this day, honestly, I feel like everyone is still dealing with them. But like initially I was with everyone else, I was kind of in shock, I was bored, I was depressed. I was having super mad anxiety about like what was gonna happen next, like what's gonna happen with my projects, what's gonna happen with my job, like what's gonna happen, period. And then you kind of get used to it, you kind of settle in and realize that you just accept your reality. I think once the clients and our brand started to accept that this is where we are, and they wanted to start kind of taking that chance and like, okay, we're not going to be back on a physical production for a long time, but we can do this in the meantime. Once they started to kind of open up and kind of get comfortable with where we are, that kind of led to us, like my agency getting comfortable, and then like obviously me getting comfortable. And then like I said, I would start to like repurpose old footage. I would like find other ways of inspiration that I wouldn't normally find if I had access to all the things I would have access to beforehand, when we were free, as I like to say. But so I feel like that's really the biggest thing, is just like people really understanding that we're going to be here for a while. They have to adapt. Like that's really all you can do. Like you can come out of this how you want to come out of it, honestly. So like whatever you put into it is what you're going to get out. So as long as you manifest that good energy, I feel like you just have to fight the waves as they come.
Yeah, that's the intro clip right there.